once you have your images aligned, you're going to now start from top to bottom, one layer at a time. You're going to click on the mask tool. Then you'll end up with a white box. Then you need to use your keyboard and hit Command I to invert the white box to black. Now make sure the white is on top of black, and if it's not, just flip-flop using the arrow keys. And then use your paintbrush and now paint back where your subject was. You can change your brush size by using your bracket keys on your keyboard. Now if you make a mistake, like if you accidentally go into your next subject, see, notice how you see white that goes all the way across? So you're painting white on black essentially. Now I need to flip-flop it back to black because I made this mistake here. Okay, now I need to go down to my next layer, click on my mask tool again, Command I. Now again, paint using white, and paint back where your subject was. Now in this picture, I'm going to make it so it looks like the stool is not showing to give the illusion that he is flying in the air. But I don't want to forget about the shadow, so I'm going to have a little bit of the stool that I'm going to need to edit out. I'll show you how to do that later. Okay, so flip-flop it back to black. I'm going to zoom in now. And then change my brush size so it's smaller so I can get it a little closer. And I want to change the hardness of my brush so I can get closer without it getting parts, erasing parts that I don't want to erase. Okay, then move on to my next picture, mask, Command I, and use white again. Make my brush a little bigger. And again, in this picture, I'm going to get rid of the stool. Not forget about this shadow. So I'm going to zoom in and flip-flop my brush and get rid of the stool. Okay, now what I'm going to do is not do anything with that last layer, because my last layer shows. But now I'm going to select all my layers, right click, duplicate. Just in case I make a mistake, I can go back to my individual layers. Then I'm going to right click again and merge my layers. Now these original layers I don't need anymore because they have it all combined. At this point now I can edit my shadows so I can get rid of the rest of the stool. So I'm using my pack tool, circle what I want to change, drag it to what I want it to look like.
No, you're not. Yeah, you're right. Or Scooter God. Is he here? Oh yeah, he is here. Okay. So I've run into this problem. I'm not sure quite how to fix it. But all the photos I'm taking all of a sudden are getting like really blurry.
Okay, once I have my pictures edited and my shadow edited,
Alright.
I'm going to just go in and save my picture by going to File, Save. Once this is done saving, I should be able to see this back in Lightroom. And from Lightroom, I can go in and edit more. I can edit more color, crop. You're going to want to crop out all this white edges. Okay, so now I should see it in Lightroom. Here it is. Okay, so there's my edited picture. From there I can go back to my develop mode and crop. So go to develop, crop, make sure I have my locked, drag the edges, click done, and then export your file. Okay, right click, export, choose the desktop, and rename your file to your last name and multiples, and change the quality all the way up. Hit export. If you already have a file, then use unique names. And that's it.